Alright, so in this box I have plenty of sheep wool, and all this stuff was collected from the boxes which were delivered, in which the box scheme that I'm signed up with delivered their vegetables. You know, they use it to insulate the food inside. So I've been collecting this whole winter, and why it might be really good to use it as a mulch over strawberries is that it takes ages to decompose. You can even buy compost in the shops from sheep wool and bracken, but if you want to compost it yourself, you know, as far as I heard, it takes ages. But that's why it makes it really perfect for mulch, because if you're going to lay it on the top of the soil, that's probably going to take even longer to decompose. Also, I heard it's good to work as a slug barrier, and also what it will do, it will keep the moisture of the soil, which is really good because strawberries need you know, to have a lot of moisture all the time. Right, so what I will do is use some scissors and start laying this sheep wool around the strawberries. The whole bed mulch with sheep wool, something that you don't see every day, I guess. I've seen on the internet people using sheep wool even in their vegetable gardens, but you know, for someone like me, you know, living in the city, sometimes it's really hard to get hold of sheep wool. So those veggie boxes is the only way pretty much that I know how to get the wool, and therefore I can only use it for a small bed like this. But I think it might be still useful. Now, what I'm hoping for is that I'm literally not gonna even look at this bed throughout the whole summer without occasional watering, and the weeding will be, you know, there will be no weeding at all in this bed. So that's what I'm hoping for, right? That's what I'm hoping, just to save a lot of time. Anyway, I will keep you updated, and for now I will just water it really, really well. Now, what I want to do today is start my nettle tea. So we are here on the back of my plot. As you can see, this is the back of polytunnel. I have my horse manure compost pile here. This is where I'm gonna start my compost later on. That's why it's in a bit of shade behind the polytunnel. But in these two buckets, I will start my barrels. Really, I will start my teas. So I will. On the one on the left, I will start my nettle tea, and the one on the right, I will start my comfrey tea. Now, comfrey didn't even start growing, but I've seen a lot of nettles all around the allotment. So what I will do now is get my wheelbarrow and do around you know, a few plots, see if I have, and try to get as much nettles as I can. Okay, so here we have 2 wheelbarrows of nettles. I also added water just as much to cover the nettles inside. Now we're gonna wait for them to decompose and start smelling pretty bad. Then I will probably use a garden fork to remove stems, and then probably just pick up the nettle tea using just a simple jar. And I still haven't decided if I will dilute it, and probably I will dilute it like 1 to 10 or something like this. But yeah, so what I will do now is cover this bucket, leave it there, and see how it's doing within like three weeks from now.